Hello everyone, my name is Miko and I come from Denmark. And yesterday I was at the movies and I watched the new movie, the Chinese movie called A Debt to Rights, or in Chinese, Nanjing Guan. And this movie takes us back to the year 1937, December 13, when the Japanese troops sieged the city of Nanjing. And within 6 weeks, unfortunately, the atrocities developed, and the Japanese troops they slaughtered around 300,000 civilians and unarmed soldiers in the city of Nanjing. This is an historical event later referred to as the Nanjing Massacre. Now, having watched the movies and having watched many movies about World War II, it's interesting as a foreigner to come here in China and watch it from a Chinese perspective. There is no doubt that the atrocities that happened during World War II created a lot of pain and suffering for millions of people all around the world. And also in China, the civilians suffered and bravery was part of the agenda. So in my little country in Denmark, we have freedom fighters. It means people who on their own account started to fight against the German Nazis within Denmark. And those people were often unarmed and not trained as soldiers, but because they were brave, they fought against the aggression. So back in those days, we were all allies fighting against the Axis powers, namely Japan, Italy, and Germany. And my final conclusion for this movie is that although the Chinese War of Resistance against Japanese aggression took place on the Eastern Front, those battles also affected the overall situation of the World War II. We must not forget that China also sacrificed and contributed a lot, and we were all in the same boat, so to speak. My wish for the future generations and the youth and young people of today is that we should never forget what happened, but we should also try to move on and forgive, because after all, now it's around 88 years ago. And if we keep hating each other, and we will continue to create wars. So this was an impressive movie, and I'm glad I've watched it. And I hope everyone, if they have time, can go into the cinema in China and watch the movie, A Debt to Rights, Nanjing Guan. Thank you.